When the call to arms rang out, the men and women of Three Oaks were quick to answer. The men from this area joined several different units, but the majority ended up in the 12th Michigan Infantry. These men trained in the converted Niles City Fairgrounds at what was then designated as Camp Barker. The men left the state on March 17th of 1862 and headed for Pittsburgh Landing in Tennessee to join the fighting force under General Ulysses S. Grant. Grant had recently been restored to command after being relieved by his superior, General Henry Halleck. The two men did not get along, and Grant was under the watchful eye of Halleck. As the Union forces were gathering at what was to become the Battle of Shiloh, the Confederate forces under General Albert Sidney Johnston were gathering not too far away. There were 40,000 Confederates encamped in the area. The Union forces were ill-prepared for any battle or even a large skirmish. The men were not ordered to dig entrenchments, clear shooting lanes, or even build defensive measures. The Shiloh battlefield was not supposed to be a place of battle, only a place to gather for what they believed was an impending battle at Corinth, Mississippi. That would soon change. Union pickets had spotted Confederate troops sneaking about the perimeter of the Union camps in the middle of the night on April 6th. Based on that information, the commanding Union officer ordered 5 divisions comprised of volunteers from the 12th Michigan Infantry and the 23rd Missouri Infantry to form an advance guard in front of the Union encampment. These men moved out at 3 a.m. and near dawn encountered pickets from the Confederate forces. Both forces grew into an all-out battle, with those 5 divisions holding the entire Confederate force at bay until the Union forces awakened and quickly prepared to fight. The initial 5 divisions were forced back, and many were ultimately captured by the Confederates. However, their actions and ability to slow down the advance of the Confederate Army allowed the Union forces to regroup and eventually win the day, and perhaps saving the career of Ulysses S. Grant. A plaque sits at the location of the action involving the 12th Michigan Infantry on the Shiloh battlefield, where it serves as a symbol of their courage and tenacity in the face of an overwhelming force.